kick to the big chest.
He's still holding on.
Yeah, that karate background of Kota Ibushi. But a testament to the toughness of Claudio Castagnoli, only able to absorb those kicks.
He cinched up. Oh, that time. Cinched up twice. Third time, no-brainer.
Yeah, you're right. Got thumbtacks on the
No!
and Yuta's face ground into it. Jon Moxley handcuffed to the ropes. Wheeler Yuta.
He's being choked out. He's being choked out.
Wheeler Yuta is going to sleep, and that is it. The Golden Elite have won.
Yo, party people, what is up? It's your boy, the best Gabber in the biz. Oh my God, what another amazing Dynamite Blood and Guts edition that we had tonight. First off, Jungle Boy is officially buried in the dirt with Jack Perry killing the undefeated streak of Hook and taking the FTW title. Better Than You, baby. Hit its absolute peak of fantastic entertainment, amazingness. And oh my God, but unfortunately, looking like that's going to end in 2 weeks as MJF already got the eye to betray Adam Cole's unfortunately sorry ass. And Blood and Guts was an absolute war that was freaking amazing from start to finish. Guys, don't worry. Everything that went down here on the show tonight, you're going to hear right here, right now, because the newest episode to Get to Gabe covering the awesome Blood and Guts starts right about, now. Okay, guys, so we got things kicked off here on Dynamite with Jack Perry versus Hook for the FTW Championship. But before that, right at the end of Tarzan Boy, before it got cut out for a little bit of Beethoven, interesting choice for Jack Perry's new theme. See if that continues in the future. But we saw it. Jack Perry officially buried Jungle Boy in the dirt. It is over. Jack got the beard. He has gone full-blown heel. He is only strictly Jack Perry now, and it's fitting that he had a whole burial of his former self because he literally killed the undefeated streak of Hook here in AEW when he pinned him for the 1, 2, 3 and took the FTW Championship. Thus, basically, for the first time since it's been brought back to AEW, is out of a former Team Taz member's hands. First, it was Brian Cage, then it was Absolute Ricky Starks, and then it was Hook. So, basically, now my thought process is second best to, actually getting his hands on Taz and maybe just like punching him in the face. Now, Jack Perry, I don't think he really wanted the FTW title. I think he just wanted to take it from Hook. I think next week on Dynamite, he throws that thing right in the trash and then throws a match in there and just burns it. Thus, ending the legacy of the FTW Championship, especially here in AEW, because honestly, now that Hook has lost it, no one else is pretty much going to hold that belt. It literally was passed around in the Team Taz faction for a reason, and Hook was the last person since that literally is Taz's son. So, FTW title, I think, is pretty much done. I don't think Jack's going to be carrying that around for months. I don't think, and it's not been an official belt. It's literally only been for the sake of someone like in Taz's faction or his son holding the belt. So, perfect way for Jungle Boy Jack and for Jack to finally get some real big heat and throw out a championship that a lot of people still feel a little bit in their hearts, because there's a lot of ECW faithful guys who watch back in the day and are like, damn, he burned the FTW title. He's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. So, I'm all for it. Beethoven thing, again, a little weird, but maybe we'll come around to it. I mean, Konosuke Takesha's got a little bit of a weird music thing going on with his dark, ominous music that he comes out to. So, hey, maybe it'll end up working. Point is, I'm here for heel Jack Perry. I'm here for him potentially trashing the FTW Championship. And the match overall was really good. Honestly, arguably Hook's best match. Feud probably isn't over just yet. Curious to see how much longer it goes out. Maybe it stresses to All In or All Out in like a Street Fight or something. Maybe it doesn't. We're just going to have to wait and see. But for tonight, it was a pretty great match with the right outcome.
Oh my God.
Guys, Hook is out.
Hook got blasted with that.
No, he's out.
Jack Perry drops the arm.
Yes.
Paul Turner. No! We've got a new FTW champion!
The winner of this match and new FTW champion, Jack
Speaking of the right outcome, guys, there was only one way it was going to go, and it was with Better Than You, baby. MJF, the devil himself, and Adam Cole winning the Blind Eliminator Tournament final and going on to face FTR for the AEW World Tag Titles on the July 29th Collision episode. Guys, so much stuff that I can unpack here that was so amazing. For one, Adam Cole and MJF's teams being brought together. Absolute peak performance in sports entertainment. But then it somehow got topped with a whole dance contest later before the match even got underway. It was hilarious. Sammy and Danny Garcia freaking did great too. It was fantastic. And then freaking MJF was shredding. And then Adam Cole literally doing his Twitch dance. And MJF was like, whoa. Dude, cut it. You're embarrassing us out here. And then finally, the long-awaited moment we've all been waiting for so long. Hell, since our own childbirth, and we didn't even know it. Finally, Cole MJF hit the double clothesline to win the match. 1, 2, 3. Send them packing. Adam Cole, MJF are going to fight for the tag team championships. Little side story: Jericho came out like before the match and came afterwards off commentary to be like, "Hey, I gotta check on my guys. Are you guys good?" Sammy Guevara and Daniel Garcia, they had no time for it. They just walked right to the back and just ditched them. She'll be curious to look and see how that goes, with Jericho potentially joining the Callis family, and him already having tensions with Sammy Guevara and him having tensions with Daniel Garcia in the past as well. So that's an interesting sign-off for this match. But key thing here, Adam Cole, he went to pick up the AEW World title. He glared at it for a little bit too long, just 1 second too long. MJF, he was like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you holding my belt? Cole's like, I was just trying to give it to you, dude. I was trying to give it to you. And Matt's like, y'all were cool. It's whatever. And second, Cole turned his back. MJF had that evil stare like, this motherfucker, he betrayed my trust. I'm going to take him out. Honestly, though, if I'm being brutally honest, this has been going so well, and I'm not the one that's feeling this, so it's not even a hot take. I literally, even if it was just a transitional title run that lasted like a month, just have Adam Cole and MJF win the tag team championships against FTR. Like, I don't know if they expected this. I knew the second that this was going to go down, this was going to be great, and probably a lot of people did too, but none of us thought it was going to be this amazing so fast. Like, honestly, I feel like they should just pull the trigger, have them win the tag titles, have them increase the attention at the same time, have them hold it for like a month. Probably just a month, because they literally just need to be transitional, and then MJF can cost Adam Cole. But probably most likely MJF is going to portray Adam Cole in this match. You saw the tensions between the two teams, FTR and Better Than You, baby, already ready to come to a head. July 29th cannot come soon enough. The main event of that Collision show is going to be amazing, just like every single one of FTR's matches and every single match and moment that Better Than You, baby, has literally had since they've come together literally a month ago. But it's been fun, but we're going to have to just brace for the hard truth that we knew that was coming. MJF, the devil, showing why he is on his level and why no one else is. He's going to betray Adam Cole, and they're not going to win the tag titles. But maybe in the back of our minds, we can keep the hope that somehow we hear 1, 2, 3, and new AEW World Tag Team Champions, MJF and Adam Cole, baby! But most likely that's probably not going to happen, so get the tissues ready, because this is going to be emotional. I'm not ready.
My boy's got to rally here. Come on, guys.
Garcia got planted. There's no one in his corner. MJF.
Here comes the double clothesline. At least that's what they say. You got one more duck left in you. Come on, Danny.
Garcia.
No.
Oh, victim of the double clothesline.
Kaja.
1, 2,
no.
The winners of this match and the winners of the Blind Eliminator Tag Team Tournament, Adam Cole and the AEW World Champion, MJF.
It is official. Saturday, July 29th, Hartford, Connecticut, the XL Center. Collision. FTR will defend the AEW World Tag Team Championship against Adam Cole and the AEW World Champion, MJF.
Okay, guys. What not to say about Blood and Guts? Sum up in one word, or I guess two. Violently awesome from start to finish. It was crazy. Mox came out swinging right with forks from the get-go. We saw tables, we saw thumbtacks, we saw broken glass, we saw a freaking bed of nails. A bed of nails. What? Insanity. Literally, every year, Blood and Guts gets better, and they just set the bar higher again. You knew BCC was going to come in here and wreck this shit like they did last year, but take it to the next level. It was fantastic and Elite. And Kota Ibushi, the Golden Leap, brought it every single step of the way. And as we all figured, they ended up getting the dub, pretty much putting this rivalry to rest. But they brought new rivalries pretty much to the surface. You got Kenny Omega and Konosuke Takeshita. Definitely going to happen somewhere down the line. But Pac ended up ditching BCC after having problems with Claudio all match. He said, flip the bird to both of them. I'm a bastard. And he dipped. We could have Pac versus Claudio at Death Before Dishonor on Friday, which sucks for Claudio. After all this, he still has a title defense in 2 days. Apparently, after the show went off the air, they had, like, the 3 members of the BCC and all the Elite shook hands after the match. And, you know, Elite said they had respect for them after that kind of match. Makes sense. And it was off air, so maybe it doesn't necessarily mean a face turn. Depends on how they're going to do Pac in this feud with Moxley, because they're definitely probably going to have Pac and Moxley really feud. They really haven't had a good, genuine feud, so it's time for that to happen. I'm looking forward to the bastard and the purveyor of violence and god of death jutsu or jitsu, whatever it's called, going at it one-on-one at All In or All Out. Point is, this match was incredible. It lived up to the hype as we all expected. This rivalry has been a blast. All the way back to when Hangman and Moxley beat this crap out of each other and put each other in the hospital and freaking literally almost killed each other in the best Texas death match in AEW back in Revolution, all the way to Anarchy in the Arena 2, and then here, the Blood and Guts. It was fantastic. Hey, Brian, he's probably a little bummed he wasn't able to compete, but a little in the back of his mind is like, hey, you know what? Maybe I'm a little cool, and I didn't have to get slammed on freaking bed of nails. But then again, Moxley was pretty much the only one that had to deal with that aside from Kenny, so there's guys who can take that and were just like, yeah, screw it, I'll do it. Because they're just used to it. I mean, Mox is way too used to the kind of stuff that he got hit with, like the broken glass and the thumbtacks. His back is messed up, and Renee's probably like, why are you doing this to yourself, Mox? But hey, one final thing about Blood and Guts, it was fantastic. The rivalry between BCC and the Elite was top tier, and it was a great way to close out this rivalry. A war like this is always a great way to close out an amazing kind of cinema story like this rivalry has been pretty much for the past like 6, 7, 8 months. So BCC, Elite, thank you very much. Go off, do your respective things. Respect to all of you. It was fun.
Earlier that
Moxley!
Oh God, is that the screwdriver in his hand?
The screwdriver, he just goes right onto fork, I think.
No warming up in a bullpen.
What a maniac! Moxley coming to the ring with a fork, going right after Hangman, right after Omega. Look at he's stabbing Omega in the ear.
Just exactly what you were saying. That caliber made for him. And now he's biting
the fingers. He's gonna bite his damn finger off.
Okay, you guys, that is Dynamite. We are done skis. Put it in the rearview mirror. Don't even worry about it. This Friday night, SmackDown, we got more of the U.S. title invitational when LA Knight takes on Sheamus and Cameron Grimes and Rey Mysterio. Yeah. And he's going to win the whole thing. Yeah. Including the United States title. Yeah. So, watch out for that. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, the head of the table, returns for the rules of engagement for a SummerSlam opponent. Main event, Jey Uso. And there's obviously going to be so much more that you're not going to miss on that Friday night. There will not be a gift of Gabe to cover SmackDown this week because I will be at the Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor pay-per-view. So there will be a special Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor post-show in place of that. So don't worry. And then, guys, the roads to SummerSlam and All In and All Out are getting smaller every single day. Every moment that I'm speaking is literally we're closer to the shows than we were before I even started talking. So guys, definitely, without a doubt, you're not going to want to miss any of these shows. You're not going to want to miss what your boy, the best guy right in the biz, has to say afterwards. So keep doing what you're doing. Like, subscribe, give it up for Dirty Dom, who's the NXT North American Champion. And most importantly, remember that when it comes talking wrestling, guys, who better to gab with than Gabe right there. Just read it. Okay, you guys, I will see you after Death Before Dishonor to see what new champions were crowned. And hell, who even ended up fighting Claudio for the Ring of Honor World title after all 2 of the previous opponents weren't able to end up fighting for different reasons. So, I'll see y'all after Friday's show. Deuces, Buses, party peoples. I'm out of here.